Alrighty, welcome back to another trade recap. Today is April 7th, 2026, Tuesday, April 7th, 2026. Today I ended up taking two trades. Today. One loss, one W. Ended up being up around $400 across three of my accounts. So again, not that big of a day today, but nevertheless, happy with both trades that I ended up taking. Unfortunately, on my first trade, I just ended up getting wicked out. So let's kind of run through what I wanted to see coming into market open, what actually ended up happening, and yeah, my overall bias. So coming into market open, we ended up putting in a bearish SMT with this internal high right here. And again, on the daily time frame, I am bullish, right? On the daily time frame, I am bullish towards buy side, towards these relative equal highs up here, right? Because we've ran through this bullish for value gap, and we have also ran through this bearish for value gap right here, two of these bearish daily for value gaps. So on the higher time frame, I am bullish. However, when we put in this SMT and then we also in the overnight session run this 1 hour and then also get below this change, right? I am bearish bias towards the new week opening gap, towards sell side, towards London, right? I am bearish bias towards that for a rebalance to then end up moving higher, right? Just a normal market maker buy model on the higher time frame. But right now, I am bearish coming into the day because I want to see us target that rebalance on the higher time frame. So if we scale down to the 15-minute, what did I want to see coming into market open? Well, we had this unfilled 15-minute for value gap above us right here that I wanted to see get tapped, right? Because we tapped it at market open, but I wanted to see that get tapped and this internal high get taken to possibly target and look for shorts. So let's scale back over to MNQ here. And what ended up happening? So let's do this and let's go into replay mode at market open. So like I said, what did I want to see at market open? I wanted to see us have one more internal manipulation leg, tap the 15-minute for value gap and move lower. We ended up coming up, taking the internal high, putting in a bearish SMT and tapping that 15-minute for value gap. So if we take a look over at ES, we ended up putting in this bearish SMT right here. ES never ended up taking it, which is just extra confluence for me, right? So once we put in that bearish SMT, all I want to see is a close below this change. That's all I want to see. And what ends up happening? We end up getting that close below the change. I end up taking my short, putting my stop at this candle high, right? I just want to see really good displacement lower. And we ended up getting stopped out fairly quickly here. So once we get stopped out, right, we end up having this 1 minute bearish for value gap that basically holds, but I just got stopped out by a tick. Once we get stopped out, we tap back into the 1 minute change, right? This model is still valid. There's nothing invalidated by this model, right? My stop was just in this place, which I guess I could have loosened it up a little bit more, but I just wanted to see good delivery. Again, completely fine with getting stopped out. So when I did get stopped out, I said to myself, okay, the only way that I can re-enter is we just come back and then we just completely run this 1 minute bullish for value gap. What ends up happening? We end up tapping into the 1 minute change and running that 1 minute bullish for value gap. So that's what ended up happening. I ended up re-entering right there, and I ended up putting my stop at this high, right? Targeting London low, right? I'm targeting London low down here. Again, ended up getting stopped out. We ended up having internal manipulation, running this 1 minute bullish for value gap and getting below this change. Everything that I need to see, right? These are my two trades that I'm taking. I said to myself when I entered this trade, whether this wins or loses, this is my last trade of the day. But I'm completely fine with taking both of these. We end up kind of chopping around, not getting the best delivery that I wanted to see. But we end up kind of making our way lower, right? And at this point in time right here, when we get below this down close candle right here, I move my stop to break even, right? Reason being is because we open up this 1 minute bearish for value gap, we respect bearish, and we get below the bullish down close candle, right? Up close candle, sorry. So I just want to see this flush towards London. We end up wicking London low, coming all the way back up, and I swear I did not get stopped out on this trade. I barely got wicked and didn't get stopped out of this trade. And what ends up happening? We end up flying back down lower and taking sell side, and my take profit was hit. So those were my 2 trades that I ended up taking today. Completely fine with taking both of these trades and very, very happy with taking both of these trades. Again, like I said, I'm up around $400 on the day. Yesterday I was up around $350, so I'm up around $750 for the week. Nothing crazy. Just super unfortunate that this got wicked out. I would have never taken that loss. But that being said, completely fine with taking both. And yeah, that's going to wrap up the video here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this trade recap. I hope you guys caught a dub today as well. I hope you guys caught these banger shorts because these were so clearly obvious. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I will catch you in the next one.